Are you someone that's been trying to grow your hair and have it grow thicker and longer? Well, let me share with you what I have been doing, and I have been seeing a huge difference in my hair. So I have been consuming every single morning collagen powder from Primal Kitchen. I get the chocolate. I also have tried vanilla, and they're both so yummy. There's a ton of other flavors too, but I love chocolate. So every morning I put together some hemp milk, a couple of scoops of the collagen powder. Sometimes I throw in some organic fruit in there. And that's it. That's my breakfast. And my hair has been growing, honestly, almost a little out of control. It's growing so fast. So if you want to check it out, check out the collagen powders. They're amazing and they just taste so good. Head over to Primal Kitchen, PrimalKitchen.com and put in the code Margaret R10 for 10% off of any collagen powder or actually anything on their website. Trust me, you're going to love how fast your hair grows. Welcome to the Sacred Medicine Podcast. My name is Margaret Romero. I'm a Columbia-trained functional medicine nurse practitioner, and here I uncover the truth behind chronic illness so that you can finally heal. I'm a women's health and hormone expert and love empowering women to finally live their life fully and powerfully through optimal health. This is the Sacred Medicine Podcast. You are listening to the Sacred Medicine Podcast. Okay, so this week is a really short and quick message, but super, super important. This is a common complaint that I'm hearing too much of from my patients, from my friends, and that's about the fact that your doctor, provider, practitioner, your primary care, whoever it is, your specialist, does not listen to you. You'll ask, let's say, for a lab test, or if you have a question about like nutritional deficiencies, like can they draw a panel, a nutrition panel or a hormone or check my thyroid, and then they just don't. They disregard what you're saying. They don't want to do it, and you end up not getting the test that you really want. I hear this so much. It infuriates me. So I have to tell you that if this is happening to you or has happened to you and you haven't seen your doctor, because it would piss me off beyond. It's time to find someone else. You do not need to be subjected to this type of behavior from someone that you actually, look up to, potentially someone that you are supposed to be trusting with your health. And so, there's functional medicine providers, there's naturopaths out there that will spend the time with you that you need. But even aside from that, just another primary care provider, there's so many out there. Find someone new. Do not stay with these people that just do not listen to you. I don't know how these doctors or whoever it is, these primary care providers, just I'll have a patient say, I'm concerned about maybe my thyroid. I'm concerned that this is maybe an adrenal issue or something like that, and they don't care what you say. They just are like, no, we're not doing that. I mean, it happened to me. It absolutely happened to me. It was my reumatologist at the time when I was in the midst of a lupus flare. And I asked about testing for celiac, and she just told me to just continue taking your meds. She's retired now. I swear, every so often I'll get the thought of like looking her up and like sending her an email, or looking her up and sending her my book. Because in my book, I call her out on this. I obviously leave out her name, but it was such a disturbing moment for me that I just wasn't being heard. And meanwhile, yes, it came back positive that I had a gluten sensitivity. And so she was totally wrong. She was wrong on so many levels. And the fact that she's been a rheumatologist for God knows how long, over like decades, and she's treated countless women with lupus or any other autoimmune condition like this, baffles my mind. I mean, all of those people that could have been helped, if you just did the friggin' test. How about just let's do a celiac panel? Oh, you don't think it's connected? Oh, you don't think gluten has anything to do with my joint pain? Okay. Well, once I did the test and it showed that I had a gluten sensitivity, I got off gluten. And guess what? Within a week to 10 days, my joint swelling came down substantially. And as I continued to be gluten-free, it just started getting better and better. My body started healing, in addition to other things that I had to do for myself because she wasn't doing it. Do you think she checked my hormones? Do you think she checked my vitamin deficiencies? Absolutely not. I feel like you have to obviously be your own advocate, but if let's say you're reading something and you do research and you're like, oh my God, I need to check my DHEA level, or maybe I'm so tired because I'm B12 deficient, right? And you go to your doctor and they're like, no, we don't need to draw that. It has nothing to do with what you're going through. Let's just say that's what they tell you. Honestly, find someone else. Make that your last appointment. You can tell them if you want. I have fired so many doctors. It's unbelievable. I have moved on from doctors like I move on from like a bad dinner, like a bad date. No, it doesn't happen again. It just doesn't. And, I've learned my lesson and I do not continue with the same doctor. I just don't. Nope. And sometimes I'll tell them to their face and sometimes I won't. And if it bothers you and you don't want to say anything, don't say anything. Just move on. Just don't make that next appointment. Find someone else. Get your records, give it to your new doctor, and that's it. It is your prerogative. You are the keeper of your body. And if you feel like someone is not, doing your body justice by getting, a thyroid panel or even listening to you, okay, yeah, you want to be 12 level? Sure, let's just do it. I have had patients absolutely who have come to me and said, you know what, I think I want to check my adrenals or check, I don't even know, because I check all this stuff already, but let's say that they want to know something different that I maybe normally wouldn't test for. I would do it. I never say no to my patients when it comes to stuff like that. I never do. Ever. I can't even imagine saying no to them. Why would I say no to them? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's try it. Yeah, blood type. Let's do it. What else do you want to know? I mean, the fact that there are primary care providers out there or specialists like rheumatologists saying no to their patients about something as if you know more about that person's body than they do. No. No. So today's message is, fuck that. Find someone new. Honestly, we don't have time for that. No. To be with someone that could give two shits about what you have to say or your opinion or your wants and your needs, the same way that I would say no to a date, the way I would end a friendship, the same way that I would end a relationship with a total stranger. I mean, they're not family. They're not your friend. They're supposed to be your advocate. And if they're not being your advocate, then it's time to find somebody else. And so do not be shy about this. That's the thing, is that a lot of my patients are like, oh, well, I feel bad, or, it's just so uncomfortable. No. You need to take a stand for yourself. Find someone new. This person is not on your team. They're not. Someone that disregards what you have to say is not on your side. I'm sorry, they're just not. You want to be seen, you want to be heard. Bottom line Bottom line. And if they're not doing that for you, no. I just don't tolerate that type of behavior. Literally from anybody. So, and no less from any practitioner of mine that I am saying, okay, I am trusting you to do the best thing. And if they don't, then it's onward, honestly. Find someone else. There's a million providers out there. Do not be stuck with some idiot. And trust me, there's plenty of them out there. Plenty of them. Because I cannot believe the number of times almost every single patient of mine has told me that their doctor won't do this test or that test, won't listen to them, hardly spends any time with them. 3 minutes, 6 minutes. Like, what is that? You know what that is? That's insurance-based medicine. That's what that is. And that is the biggest reason why I don't accept insurance. Because I don't want to be told how much time I get to spend with my patients, listening to them, listening to their entire story from start to finish. And I do. And so the fact that they don't listen to you, it is seriously infuriating. I can't even, there's no other word. It infuriates me. So that's the message for the week. Find someone else. Find someone good. Ask your friends. Look for reviews. When you're online, I do it all the time. Like, for anyone, for like my friends or my parents, or if I'm looking for like a new GYN, I am looking at reviews. I'll spend a couple of days looking up reviews, reading them, everything, just to get a good feel as to how this provider is with their patients. And if I meet them and I don't like their bedside manner, on to the next one. I tolerate nothing. I really do. And you should be the same. When it comes to your body and your health, only the absolute best. That's it. That's it. This topic gets me so revved up. Look, you want the best people on your team. You don't want somebody that doesn't listen to you. So I know it's hard, but you can get the courage, find someone else. That's it. As easy as that. So thank you so much for listening this week, and I will speak to you all next week. I hope you are all enjoying your summer. Much love and big hugs. Bye for now.